Hello, everyone. I'm just going to do this autism quoting. It seemed like a good idea at the time, so yeah. It says for statement below, choose one response that best describes how strongly that statement applies to you. Okay. Prefer to do things with others rather than on my own. Slightly agree, yeah. I prefer to do things the same way over. Yeah. Yes. Definitely. If I try to imagine something, I find it very easy to create a picture in my mind. Slightly agree. My imagination isn't that great sometimes. It really depends on if I'm depressed at the time or if I'm, I don't know, just tired and can't focus very well. I'm usually very talented at imagining things. I'm very good at imagining things. I frequently get so strongly absorbed into one thing I lose sight of other. Yeah. I often, I get so engrossed in things, like the autism assessment, which is the one that I'll be doing today. The MIGDAS test. I did so much research on that. I watched I think it was like a 2-hour video of, I think it was like a presentation of how to do the test and what I'll go through. It says that it's I can't think of it right now. Damn it, my ADHD is getting in the way. But yeah, I tend to get really engrossed in. All right. I will really get into it. I learnt that the MIGDAS test, it's a sensory-based thing. It's very good for autistic people because it doesn't rely on communication. It relies on sensory. Like the tester will bring out these items and depending on the reaction, they'll put it down as I think it was like suspected to be consistent with autism. They'll either tick the boxes at the top saying consistent with autism or not consistent with autism or unsure. And there's like three I think boxes that have like about, I think it was like 6 to 9 questions in each box thing. Like these little groups, 3 groups that that you need to go through. And each little group of questions will answer, will help you answer what the pattern of you is. I mean, yeah. And even if you don't get autism, they will have the patterns of you. And they don't diagnose the person with autism until later, until they are 100% sure. Yeah. I often notice small sounds. Yep. Like I can notice my fish tank sounds. I don't know if you can hear that. I can also hear the wind outside and birds. Yeah. Some birds out there. I can also hear maybe I don't know. I usually notice car plate. Yep. I still remember my teacher's car plate. I know that sounds a little bit creepy, but she probably changed it by now, but I can remember it's maybe I shouldn't say it here. No, I don't want her to get into trouble or whatever. I don't know. Other people frequently tell me that frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it's polite. Yeah, I've done that a few times. I'll say things like, haha, that's funny, and it would be like something on the news, like say a kid died or something, and I'll be like, and then they'll be like, that's not funny. Ginny, that's not funny. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not always good at sensing that, and I have very strange humor. When I'm reading a story, I can easily imagine what the character might look like. Yeah, I'm alright with imagination like that. I am fascinated by dates. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am very fascinated with dates. I'm also fascinated with numbers. Oh, ugh. I used to be so good at numerology. I think that's what it was called. But I don't do that anymore because one, it's not a Christian thing, and I'm supposed to be a Christian, but I mean, I do follow God sometimes. I try to, at least. I try to do the right thing. Yeah. In a social group, I can easily keep track of nope. Nope. Yeah. I'm not very good at that. I'm sometimes good at it, but other times no. I find socialing situations easy. What do you mean by situations? I need more context than that. I find social situations easy. What does that mean? There need to be more context than that. Should I? I have to answer it, so I'll say disagree. I tend to notice details others don't. Slightly agree, yeah. Like those, like I said, sometimes I'll hear things that aren't really there. So, like sometimes I'll hear like a dog barking in the next room or the next, street down, and people will be like, I don't hear anything. And I'm like, what? I would rather go to a library than a party. Yes. Definitely agree. I find making up stories easy. What does that mean? Does that mean like lying? I mean, making up. Slightly agree. I'm good at storytelling, yeah. That's what that means. I find myself drawn more strongly to people than other things. Slightly disagree. I like things more. I've always loved things more. I tend to have very strong interests, which I get upset by if I come to see. Oh yeah, I get so upset if I can't do something. Oh, I get into such big panic attacks if I can't do something. Oh my god, all those times when my job seeker thing said like, oh, we have like a job for you, and I sometimes I'll just bawl my eyes because I just don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm a very emotional person. I enjoy social chit chat. Slightly agree. I mean, no, no, no. Slightly agree. Disagrees. It's just, I'd rather talk about me. You know, like what I'm doing. And if I don't have anything to say, well, then I just don't socialize. When I talk, it isn't always easy for others to get yep. Yep. Sometimes I'll just be like, la 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 la, and they'll be like, That's why I don't always pick on social cues when they want to leave and I'm still talking. I'm always seem to be like that in like doctor's appointments. I'll just talk their ears off. Well, not really, but figuratively. I'll I'll just talk and 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 my aunt says that like I could sense that the doctor wanted to leave, and my aunt would just give me a subtle like pat on the shoulder and be like, hey, stop that. She'll pat me on the leg, thigh, whatever, and saying that, and then say like, I think that's enough, Ginny. And I'll be like, oh, okay. I'm fascinated by numbers. Yes. Yes, I am very much fascinated with numbers. I love numbers. When I'm reading a story, I find it difficult to work out the characters' intentions. Slightly agree, yeah. Yeah? Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I don't particularly enjoy reading fiction. Disagree. I love reading fictional stuff. I find it hard to make new friends. Yeah. It's not always easy to make new friends because I'm not really looking for new friends. But usually when I'm not trying to make friends, I make friends. That's a little strange, but let me explain. When I'm just being nice or, you know, just minding my own business, I'll be, just sitting in like maybe a public place, and maybe I'm like waiting for the doctor in the waiting room, and I'll suddenly be like singing because it helps me calm down, and the person sitting next to me will just be like, "Hey, you have a lovely voice." And I'm like, "Thank you." And I said, "I like to sing when I get nervous. It really helps me to calm down." And I just love to sing. Yeah. And for some reason that just makes me have more friends. I notice patterns in all things all the time. Yep. I can see patterns in this test right now. The A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. And they all have the same wording. And they all start with I. If you look at them, they all start with I. Well, it doesn't have to be I. It just has a I. Yeah. Yes. I would rather go to the theater than... no, slightly disagree. I don't like loud noises. Ugh, I hate loud noises. It really hurts my ears. I have a sensory problem with that. It does not upset me if my daily routine is disturbed. Nope. I definitely don't like that. I slightly disagree. Because I don't always freak out. I do, but yeah, I do, yeah. I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. Yep. Even though I am a chatterbox. So I just go on tangents of like something else. Well, actually, slightly disagree. I don't know how to end a conversation. I'll start with slightly agree. I find it easy to read between the lines. No, not really, no. I mean, well, slightly agree. Yeah, slightly agree. Yeah, slightly agree. I usually concentrate more on the whole picture. Nope. I always I fixate on the smaller details. I am very good at remembering phone numbers. Slightly disagree. I don't usually notice small changes in... Yeah? I know. I don't usually notice small changes in a situation. Slightly disagree. I know how to tell if someone is telling me they're getting bored. No. Slightly disagree. Find it easy to do more than one thing at once. Slightly disagree. When I talk on the phone, I'm not sure. Yeah. It's very difficult to know when to stop talking or to start listening. I enjoy doing things spontaneously. Slightly agree, yeah. I am often, actually no, I'm more of a planner. I'm more of a planner than a, jump around kind of person. I am often the last to understand a joke, yep. Usually, yep. I find it easy to work out what someone is thinking or feeling. Slightly disagree. Slightly disagree. If there is an interruption, I can switch back to what I was doing quickly. Yes. I am good at social chit chat. Slightly agree, maybe. Yeah. People often tell me that I keep going on about the same thing. Yep. Most of the time, yep. Sometimes. It's not always the same thing. I'll say slightly disagree. Actually, agree. When I was young, I used to enjoy playing games involving pretending with others. Yep. I played with one kid. His name was called Brandon. And he had like an imaginary play, and I would stick around with him, and I would do it every single day. I like to collect information about, yep. I find it difficult to imagine what it would be like to be someone else. Slightly disagree. I can imagine what other people go through, because I sometimes okay. Yeah, I find it difficult because I do things. I will hurt myself physically just to understand how other people might feel. I know that's not normal, but I feel like, I like to plan any activities I participate in carefully, yes. I enjoy social occasions. Really depending on who it is, but I'll say slightly disagree. I find it difficult to work out people's intentions. Yep, I do. Yeah. New situations make me anxious. Yes. I enjoy meeting new people. Slightly agree. It's a thrill, yeah. I'm a good diplomat. I don't know what that means. Slightly disagree. I am not very good at remembering people's dates of birth. Yeah. I find it easy to play games with kids that involve, slightly agree. 38. And the any score of 26 or greater indicates autistic. Oh, okay. So I'm 38. Okay. That's interesting. All right. See you, everyone.